welcome back to part 2 of Michael Myers' setup. We had a bit of technical difficulties and now we're back to finally finish setting up Michael.
Okay, so we had a little bit of confusion. It was okay. We figured it out. Should have done it before we started. Sorry about that, everybody. There's Velcro pieces here that match in the back if you want to come around, Luke. And basically what we have to do now is take these little belt loop things and we have to connect them to the frame so that Mike has a little bit of a butt. And that's actually what it's doing. It's adding a little bit of volume to his structure because they want to make it look like an actual human. So, after all, Michael Myers was a human. He just was a little crazy.
He just turned bad. Like Darth Vader.
Okay. So then what we're doing, once that piece is on, that's the hip bar. Keep his legs. Sorry about that.
My foot.
My apologies. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece. This is actually going to bump up. It looks like the chest plate. It talks about putting it in the back of the control box, but the control box can only go in one direction, so we're not quite understanding
confusing.
why it's saying.
That's what confused us. So
Okay.
we just.
All right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece on here.
He's tall.
He's extremely tall.
Not as tall as the clown, but.
And then
Definitely.
once we do that, we are going to move back to the sheet. Look, if you want to just take a look at him real quick. And then what we're going to do next, Kat, may I please have the breastplate?
All we have now is the arms, the head, and the doctor.
Yep, we're almost done.
The lamp is a big thing of light, so I can't view him from the front.
I want to show you something. Can you see this, Luke? All right, can we see this?
Yes.
This is $260 by Spirit Halloween, and it's not even held on. I just want to say, there it goes. There it is, 260 bucks. Thank you, Spirit Halloween, for really making us feel like we got our money's worth on this. Because now I've got one piece that's not going to connect. Because they couldn't take the time to actually just sew on a little bit of...
The old Michael Myers was cheaper, and all he did more was move his eyes. He was cheaper. And he moved his eyes.
So, we've got this breastplate that's going to come on and up.
Poof him up.
And it's going to make it a little bit bigger. Oh.
You're covering the light. That's good.
Sorry.
That's good, because it's like a big light source, and it's like making the camera like, geesh.
I have to work now with only half the equipment, it looks like, so. Every time.
Every video. Just forget it. Ignore it.
Alright, that works.
Ignore it.
Alright. And then this connects on the side. And now his chest is complete. And then this flaps over to hide his neck here. It's kind of huge. Alright.
Yeah, so it did puff him up.
It does. It puffs him up a lot. And then what we have to do now is before we put his arms on, we got to pull up the rest of his stuff. Luke, do you think?
So here's a look at Michael Myers so far. We got his legs on, we got his chest piece on, and all we need now is to do the arms and the head. It's the main part.
So we're going to bring this up here.
Pants up. Finally.
We're going to do the final dressing.
Make him actually look like a Michael Myers.
His arms will go in last.
No, his head is
His
last.
head is last, actually.
I just took a look at the instructions. How did he even get his arms on when the thing is covering where his arms are supposed to be on?
It's gonna work because like the similar to Grimsley, a couple others, it actually will slide up and in.
Now we got a Michael Myers here. Just a big body with no arms and no head. It's like the headless horseman. The headless Michael man. Headless Michael man.
So there's Michael. He's got his. So far, so good. All right, and then let's get his arms in. I believe. Excuse me. Right in my face. Okay, so we're gonna put in his right arm, which is the one with a knife. Let's have the knife.
Take the knife.
Okay, it's gonna feed up and through here.
Are you sure you know where you're putting that?
Nope, have no clue at this point.
Did you find it?
Yep.
Awesome. Michael has a knife. Oh, also, where's his sensor?
It should be in the front of his chest there.
It's not there. There's just an empty hole. You guys can see that. There's just an empty hole.
Well, there was, from what I'm looking at for the parts, I didn't see a separate piece. Oh, what's that piece right there, Kat?
Which piece? Which piece?
That orange thing right there.
This?
Yeah.
This is
Okay, we've got one arm in. How are we looking on time here, Luke?
let's say 7 minutes.
Okay, that's good. All right, and then Kat, the other arm. We want to add that today is Daddy's birthday.
Happy birthday!
This was Daddy's birthday present from Papa Nini and us as well. He was a little bit of a surprise, I think. Sorry for the delay. It's hard to.
Cat, don't kill a bull at the bottom.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, trying to just get his arm in there. Here's the other arm.
He's almost done.
He's almost done.
Just have the head.
We're gonna snip Pop Michael on. Look at this. Here's another great advantage of the Spirit Halloween.
It's only hot glued on.
It's only hot glued on.
The trim on his head.
So it looks like.
Watch that. Mind the head. It might fall off.
Actually, legit.
They should take better care of Michael Myers. I know he's a villain, but they should not a villain, a bad guy. They should take better care of him.
All right. So
You gotta plug his head in or no?
I'd like to know where the
The sensor is.
I'd like to know where the sensor is. There is no head to plug in.
How does his eyes move?
His eyes do not move on this model. That was the old model. His eyes do not move on this model. They do not move on this model. I will say that the more annoyance on all this is I think we're about ready. I can find the AC adapter outlet. Maybe this is it. And then let's turn him on.
Thank you guys for watching this video of Robin Hood Family Haunts. Hope you enjoyed watching us put together Michael Myers. And we'll see you guys